You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, after this past Saturday's boxing match between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, does anyone actually want to see Jake Paul or Mike Tyson fight again? I know I don't. I grew up a big-time Mike Tyson fan. When it came to boxing, man, he was the guy to actually watch. Back in the 80s, man, Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray Leonard were my two favorite boxers. But Mike Tyson, man, it was a show because whoever got into the ring with him was going down and going down fast. I mean, guys, a Mike Tyson fight back in the 1980s, you better get there early because he was wiping everyone out. That's just the way it was. Now, Jake Paul, I've been pretty clear, guys. He is not a real boxer. He's an entertainer. He got paid. Don't have a problem with him getting paid, guys. But a whole bunch of people, man, are very, very upset with what happened in that fight. It was so bad, guys, that Netflix is actually getting sued. Not for necessarily, Jake Paul not really fighting Mike Tyson and, probably stage stuff as well. But because the quality was horrible, kept buffering, actually missed one of the undercard fights. I really wanted to see that Serrano fight. Heard she got robbed, but Netflix just was not working for me. Thank God I don't have to pay for it because I get it for free. Well, guys, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson now have been suspended from boxing after controversial fight in Texas. Now, why, you may ask? Now, I didn't know this, okay? For the most part, I don't think Mike Tyson has ever fought in Texas. I could be wrong. I remember, actually, I don't remember. This is probably before my time. Didn't Muhammad Ali actually fight at the Astrodome in the 1970s? I was born in 77. It could have been 77, 76, but of course, I'm way too young to actually remember that. But Jake Paul and Mike Tyson have now been suspended, and they are banned from boxing in Texas. Now, this was a sanctioned fight by, I guess, the Texas Athletic Commission or something like that. When it comes to boxing, guys, I'm so used to like Las Vegas. I remember Atlantic City used to be big too. Boxing matches in Texas, not too many of them have happened as far as I know, as far as like big time boxing. But anyway, let's look right here, guys. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson have both been handed official bans from boxing following their controversial bout in Texas on Friday night. The Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, okay, not the Texas Boxing Commission, okay, have a rule which states that each fighter must rest for 3 days for each round fought. The fight at the AT&T Stadium lasted the full 8 rounds, meaning neither man is allowed to compete for 24 days. YouTuber turned boxer Paul secured a unanimous points win over the 58-year-old in what was an underwhelming affair. The show sparked outrage among fight fans, both before and after Tyson struggled to land a glove on Paul over 8 2-minute rounds. Yeah, the whole thing was fake, man. The whole entire boxing match was fake. So Texas has this rule now. Of course, they fought for 8 rounds, so 8 times 3 is 24 days. So Jake Paul, if he wanted to fight in Texas, he would actually have to wait 24 days. Now, I don't anticipate Mike Tyson fighting ever again. Maybe he has some fun. Maybe he'll do like an exhibition or something like that. But honestly, I don't want to see it, man. Because I remember Mike Tyson, the cold-blooded killer in the ring. There was nobody better at boxing ever at their peak like Mike Tyson. I said it before many times, guys, that if Muhammad Ali did the rope-a-dope against Mike Tyson, remember he actually did that against George Foreman, that rope-a-dope would not work against Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson, his punching power was brutal. Okay. I actually watched a clip of Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. They were actually on Arsenio Hall. And Arsenio asked would Mike Tyson actually beat him or whatever. And Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali were friends for decades. Okay. But I would have loved to actually see that fight. You know, if they were both in their prime, that would have been pretty cool to see. But the rope-a-dope wouldn't have worked. So I don't know, man, but I've never seen a heavyweight like Mike Tyson at his peak, where he got everybody out of there, didn't even break a sweat because he was knocking everybody out. You can just tell that people were terrified. That's not what we got in the ring. I mean, he's 58. I didn't anticipate Mike Tyson, being that guy at all. Now, Jake Paul, I highly encourage him to fight a real boxer. You know what? He may actually call up Roy Jones next, or Evander Holyfield. Remember, Holyfield wants to fight Mike Tyson. I can see Jake Paul probably calling up Holyfield. He's 62. Okay, Holyfield last fought in 2011, and I remember seeing Holyfield. Man, he was definitely slower. His speech was slow. He had just been in the ring way, way, way too long. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Holyfield has like 10 defeats. He boxed way too long. So, Jake Paul, man, fight real boxers. Don't fight, real boxers in name only, because Mike Tyson I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Mike, but he hasn't been a pro in 20 years. He's almost 60. Go out there and fight a real boxer. I mean, some of these people are actually calling up Canelo. You don't want no part of Canelo, but if you wanted to prove you're a real boxer, hey, get in the ring with Canelo. That fight will be over in the first round. I can guarantee you that. Jake Paul don't want no part of Canelo at all. I mean, this grift, man, can only last so long. And I believe he's going to keep it going. Mike, just don't do it again, man. Don't want to see this. Don't want to see this, man. Mike Tyson is a legend. Jake Paul is not a legend. Nobody's going to remember Jake Paul in the next 20 years. I don't know how long he's going to do this boxing. I know he's only 27. But Jake Paul is a marketing machine. He's an entertainer. Okay? Not hating on his grift, but I believe he's done damage to boxing. No doubt about it, man. He has done some serious damage to boxing. But what do you guys make of this, guys? Texas has now banned Jake Paul and Mike Tyson from boxing for 24 days. I don't think they have to worry about Mike Tyson doing this again. And I don't anticipate Jake Paul fighting in the next 24 days. That just doesn't happen in boxing. First of all, you got to get contracts and the rules and all this stuff. That takes time. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.